What is going on, everybody? This is Dave and welcome back to Wolves. It is the second episode of Season 4 in our Wolverhampton Wanderers Football Manager 2018 series. Now, obviously in real life, Wolves got smashed yesterday, so we're hoping that we can actually get some wins today. Lighten up my mood a little bit, lighten up your mood a little bit. Today we've got two games, a Carabao Cup action up against, well, I think it's a lower league team, let's say. And then we got another league game against Brentford. But in the meantime, obviously, we got kicked off the season with a draw last time out, a really good comeback. If you didn't go and check that out, go and watch that one in the last episode in the series. But let's go and see what's been going on since then. So we continued the season with a very decent draw against Arsenal at home. Obviously, we don't have a very good record against Arsenal. We've never picked any sort of points up from them. We got off to quite a bad start, to be fair, just under half an hour gone, giving away a penalty. Lacazette going and scoring from that. And then it was another goal for Francisco Trincao. The assist again from Bamba as well, who got an assist on the opening day. A really decent performance, a really solid point at home to Arsenal, and continues with an unbeaten start to the season. We then picked up a victory, but only just. We beat Plymouth on penalties actually. It was 2-2 in normal time. Chris Long got Plymouth off to a great start on the 26th minute, scoring for them. Jose Lanka, the young Portuguese lad that we brought in, then got the equaliser just after half time. Zach Christensen, our American winger, who also grabbed man of the match, he went and scored to give us a lead. And then a Gary Cahill own goal in the 83rd minute gave Plymouth the chance, and it did go to penalties in the end. Jota missed for us, but Long and Threkel missed for Plymouth, and we got the win with penalties from Paulinho, Fellaini, Nedelcu and Marine. Plymouth, unfortunately, obviously knocked out now. We're through to the next round. Zeli Ismail playing for them had a pretty good game before he got subbed off in extra time, but we'll take the win every day of the week. However, they were then smashed back down to reality, losing 4-1 to Burnley. Mitrovic, Hwang Hee-chan and Cuenca grabbing the goals for Burnley. Paulinho grabbing the goal for us, but we were already 3-0 down. Very, very poor performance from us, and definitely not what we wanted, especially no disrespect to Burnley, but against a side like them, who, you know, if we lose, fair enough if it's by 1 goal maybe, but we should definitely not be conceding 4 and not be losing by 3 goals to these guys. And then another bad patch, it continued. We had a red card. Ross Barkley sent off in the 41st minute, made things bad for us. Paulinho scored again, to be fair. We took a lead into half-time, but we did only have 10 men, and Middlesbrough turned it around in the last 20 minutes. Britta Sombalonga and Matthias Svanberg scoring the goals for Middlesbrough, giving them a massive victory at the Molineux. However, we did bounce back, playing a 4-1-2-3 formation, winning 4-2, and all of our goals coming in the last 11 minutes. We went 1-0 down against a penalty, Marco Varnier scoring for Bournemouth. We then got an equaliser, Pellegrini's first goal in the old gold and black. Shane Duffy then gave Bournemouth the lead, but we turned it around with the last 4 minutes. Pineda, Serge Bamba scoring another goal, and Trincao wrapping it up. Very solid victory for us in the end after a poor first half. Solid, well, we turned up in the last sort of 10 minutes or so. Paulinho really changing the game along with Trincao. A very solid victory. But that now leads us on to today's games. We're going to be playing up against Oxford United. At the moment, they're currently sat actually in League One. Started off okay under Mark Robbins, and then we're going to be playing up against Brentford. Now, obviously, a win against Bournemouth was crucial for us. Otherwise, we would have been in a horrible position. But we're 13th in the league, still 5 points, so we've still got a little bit of catching up of other teams at the moment. But it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Today, we're going to be checking out and starting with a new tactic. I thought, you know, if we're going to trial it, we could trial it against a lower league team. We were going with quite a strong team. Stick with a control mentality, which I've not really played before with this Wolves team. A fluid team shape. Retain possession. Play out of defence. Look for overlap. Drop deeper for the defence. And prevent short goalkeeper distribution. I think that will work quite well, because I want to get somehow Pellegrini, Paulinho and Jota all in the same sort of team. And I think if we play all of them, I mean, it'll be hard, because I feel like none of them deserve to be dropped at the moment. So we're going to start and try this out. We are obviously rotating a little bit. The back four has rotated a bit. Maffio is going to start. Mitch Ryushkin in goal as well. Bastoni, Cahill and Marine at the back. Christensen will start on the left. Matt Ritchie is an inverted winger. Not really used that player role, so I'm going to check how it goes. Fellaini in the middle. I think we do need a ball winner with this. Paulinho and Jota through the middle, and Pellegrini will start up front. Paulinho and Jota, it will be interesting to see how they link up just in behind Pellegrini. Shadow striker for Paulinho, so he probably acts more like a second striker. And obviously Jota hopefully in the hole, hopefully causing a few issues for them as well. But on the bench, we're going to give a chance to Digan Kalaki, the South African that we brought in. He started off really, really well in the under-23s. Look, 7 goals in just sort of 4 games. He's not registered for the league, unfortunately, but these are the sort of games he does need to get games in. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we can grab a win. Let's see if we can get through into the next round of the Cup. So then here are the teams. Obviously, we've already gone through our team. We check out Oxford playing a 4-1-4-1, going quite defensive. So it's going to be interesting to see how this game goes. Starting with Nicky Jose up top. Hall, Charsley, Ledson and Scannell across the midfield with Walks. In behind then Denton, Pierre, Nelson, Furlong and Eastwood in goal. It's going to be an interesting game this. We're at home. We're starting quite a strong team against quite, you know, a lower side. Obviously we don't get chances like this much, and normally I do rotate this sort of thing, but in my eyes, you know, if we're going to struggle in the league, not struggle but not perform well, we haven't started how really I want to. European football, which is the game, like that's what I want. It's going to come from these cup competitions, and I think Carabao Cup, FA Cup, they're winnable. They're winnable for any Premier League side. You just got to go through a decent run of games, and I think as long as we're getting sort of lower league sides, again, no disrespect to some of these teams, we can definitely beat them and advance as far as we can. There's a chance here for Christensen, Zach Christensen. He's got a decent long shot attribute. Scored a couple of good goals and created some good chances in the last Carabao Cup tie. Coming close there. Cornering again, Matt Ritchie, there's Bastoni, and there it is, a goal, and it's Marouane Fellaini. In just 9 minutes we take the lead, and it's Wolves 1, Oxford 0. It's a half-full Molyneux, but the corner came in from Matt Ritchie. Dangerous ball in, Bastoni got one, Cahill hit towards goal, deflected out, and Marouane Fellaini scores. So it's been a pretty quiet first half, to be fair, and no real chances for either side. We sort of dominating the possession as I expected, to be fair, but we need to get more chances up to Pellegrini. I think he needs service. He's not the type of player to sort of create a lot of the moves himself, such as sort of Jota does with how good he is on the ball. But it looks like it's going to be the end of the first half. Still only 1-0 to the Wolves at the moment, and it's been very, very quiet. So the second half is kicking off, and obviously we know what we need to do. If we can obviously hold on to a lead for a prolonged period, we can obviously bring off some of these boys so they're fresh for the next league game. But we're sort of 50 minutes in at the moment, still only 1-0, but still dominating the game and looking fairly comfortable at the moment. There's a free kick though, Matt Ritchie with the ball in, headed away only as far as Paulinho, who will drive into the box and win another corner. And corners are where, you know, we've got some big players on the field. This is where we can cause some problems. There's Bastoni and Cahill again, and there we go. Alessandro Bastoni with the assist this time. Gary Cahill looking very, very menacing in the area. Grabs a second for us. It's a goal and assist for Cahill today. Ritchie there with another great ball in. Bastoni with a lovely knock on, and Cahill smashes it in from close range, and we're 2-0 up. So we are going to make the first change of the game. We're going to bring off Diogo Jota. Let's see what we could do here. I mean, attacking wise, let's give Leonardo da Silva Lopez a go as an AP. He's not really like an attacking player, to be fair, so we're going to bring him on there. Also bring off Pellegrini. I know he's not been brilliant today. We're going to give a chance to Digan Kalaki. Doesn't really like it as a complete forward, so we'll put him as a poacher just to try and further up the pitch. For the time being, we'll keep it as that, but 2 changes and a big chance for Kalaki today. It's short here to Kalaki, lays it back off. Here's Marouane Fellaini. Here's Kalaki again, ball into Paulinho. Tries to play it off again, and Fellaini drives it hard and low, and it goes across the goal, and nowhere close really to going in. We've got Shaw, Gray, Bamber and Trincao still on the pitch. Probably bring on Damari Gray, to be honest, but it's still fairly quiet. Don't really need to be forced into many changes. There's a chance of Pierre here, lays it off for Ledson. To Nelson into Furlong, Scannell into Ledson. A great challenge now. Paulinho did miss out. Scannell back across to Walks. Oxford looking for a way back into the game. They've not really had a chance today. Maffeo into Ritchie. To Fellaini. Finds Paulinho again. De Silva Lopez across to Kalaki. Pass to Paulinho into Christensen now. Can he drive? The left winger there. Ball in towards Digan Kalaki, out to De Silva Lopez. He will strike, and that one's wide as well. The final change of the game is going to be Damari Gray. He's going to come on the right-hand side for Matt Ritchie. Ritchie whipping in some good balls today from those corners, causing a few issues. Here's Christensen though. Marine across to Fellaini, to De Silva Lopez again. Forces it back to Gary Cahill. Oh, it's not the best pass, but De Silva Lopez just get away with it. And this time, again, it wasn't brilliant. And Walks there. Rather unfortunate, I think, with that foul. Is going to get sent off for Oxford. And for the last 20 minutes or so, I'd assume, yep, It's going to be Oxford down to 10 men, so it's going to be interesting to see if we can cause any more danger. It's Christensen from range. His low free kick does hit the wall. We are going to go, we're going to go attacking. Let's see if we can pile some more pressure on Oxford. It looks like they're not going with any wingers as well. Absolute sitter apparently that we just missed. Let's see if I can rewind that quickly to see if there was a big chance. Damari Gray, it was Fellaini, really should have probably got that at least on target. But Oxford now with a goal kick. It's still 2-0 here to us. Going attacking. They're not really playing with any wingers, so let's see if we can get the ball down onto the wings and cause some more issues. Is it Eastwood with the ball forward into the last couple of minutes of the game. Zach Christensen is on has got a slight knock there. De Silva Lopez will drive forward again. Tries to play the cross, and it's a no goal from Belade. Ayman Belade. I believe the Tunisian has knocked that ball into the back of his own net, and Wolves now 3-0 up. Home and dry. Good play from De Silva Lopez. Wasn't the most ideal ball. I think he was trying to pass it across. It's an unfortunate touch, and the keeper sent the wrong way. And a very, very dominant victory here for us in the end. Here's a one more chance. 2 minutes to go. Damari Gray. De Silva Lopez, good switch across. Christensen does have a knock. He drives it in quite nicely. Kalaki was there with the effort. Shame that we haven't seen him score, but there's still 1 minute 20 to go. Bastoni now. Not sure where Damari Gray is. He's arriving on the right hand side now. Cleared forward here by Oxford. Marine will pick it up into Christensen again. Looks it back to Marine, into Fellaini. Good turn into De Silva Lopez. Again, poor pass from De Silva Lopez, and Charsley now will try and start a break. Cahill can knock it down. Is there one last opportunity? Damari Gray will drive forward. Can he take on his man? It's a good whipped ball in. The keeper does come and collect. Good hands from Eastwood there. It's going to be full time any minute now, and there it is. Wolves have got the dominant 3-0 victory they wanted over Oxford today. The team have done very, very well. Early goal and 2 goals in the second half, albeit one of them being an own goal. But Bastoni picking up man of the match. The defence really had nothing to worry about all game, and in the end, it's a very, very solid victory. So there's confirmation of our victory, and as I say, some big teams already out. Arsenal, Newcastle being knocked out as well. Really good news for us. So hopefully, you know, as I say, it's going to be an interesting to see what happens. It's a Friday night game we've got here at the Molineux, up against Brentford next. Both sides probably haven't started off as strong as they would have wanted to, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see how we get on in this game. Well, and here we are for the second game of today's episode at home against Brentford. We're going to be starting again with this sort of 4-3-2-1 formation that we've got going on. Trinsau and Damari Gray will start on the wings today, and Bamba comes in for Cahill. Kleber comes in for, can't even remember, Mafio is the other right back's name. But other than that, it's the same team. I'm actually even starting Mitriyushkin as well ahead of Rajkovic, so not many changes. Going to give him a chance in the league today. Brentford are starting with 4-2-3-1 though. Alfred Ndiaye on the bench for them. Very strange really. Slimani starting up front. Wilfred Bonney on the right wing. Juanpi and Thompson. You've got Woods in the middle with Makocho. Taylor, Metzer, Browning, Bentley in goal, and Cuadio. A regen centre half for them as well. Number 17, a little bit strange. But Wilfred Bonney on the right hand side is a bit strange to me. But hoping that we can get carry on winning ways in the league. Brentford are on 3 matches unbeaten as well, but I'm hoping that we can get 3 points today, get back on track in the league, and a new formation in the league. Let's see how it goes. Long ball forward, Slimani knocks it on, and Bamba, who just offered a new contract. I think he's going to be an absolute superstar for us in the next few years or so. Still only 19, still really got the quality to be and potential to be one of the best centre halves. Not even in Premier League, in the world perhaps. But here's Paulinho now into Pellegrini. Room on for Trinsau on the left. This is what we like now, because there's players in the area, and Diogo Jota's the man that gets a header in within 5 minutes, and that is the thing that I'm going to like about this a lot. Getting the ball on the wing and 3 or 4 players all flooding into the area, it's going to cause massive issues. And, you know, of all players there, Diogo Jota, probably the smallest out of the forward 3, pops it with a header, and we take the lead within 5 minutes. Damari Gray out to Pellegrini. Oh, and I thought it was in. I thought it was 2-0. We're expecting still some big things from the big man. Here's Marine. Trinsau into Pellegrini again, and lays it off here for Marine. Pokes it back into Jota. God, that was a bad challenge, wasn't it? Jota does get the shot away, and it's just wide. Corner in for Brentford. Juan P there. And there's a free header. And it is that reject centre-half, Hamid Kouadio. I think that's how I pronounce it. His first Brentford goal. Of course it is. It's a great header from him, though. And in just under 18 minutes, Brentford are back level here. Great start to this match. Goal kick here for Brentford. Bentley moves it forward. And now to Juan P. Long ball towards Slimani. Bastoni won the header. Fellaini now to Paulinho. Paulinho will find Pellegrini. Darted towards goal on his own. He gets the shot away. And not really what I wanted from him. We really want him to sort of be obviously that danger man in there. Slimani's just come off injured now. Morpay comes on for him. Still keeping Bonnie on the right hand side again, which I do feel is a bit strange. Surely he's not sort of the quickest of players, you know. He's not bad, to be honest, but on the wing, crossing and corners, well, crossing in particular, not ideal. Here's Browning, though. Ball forward to Wilfred Bonny. We'll play it into the substitute. It's a bit isolated and forced to play it back. Juan P. Thompson plays it into Woods. Ryan Woods with the effort. Got a lot of power on that, and it wasn't far away. Brentford now knocking on the door a little bit. Both sides only with the one on target at the moment. The ball in towards Bonny. Trincao won the header. Can he put a bit of pressure on Browning? Knocks it in. Bastoni clears away. Now this is where we can break, perhaps. Trincao, look at the room for Pellegrini. Not the best of balls. The centre half cuts out. Poor pass again forward. Fellaini into Marine. Paulinho now into Jota. Into Pellegrini again. Back out to Trincao. Now all the players will flood in again. Trincao with the ball in. Pellegrini! Should have scored. Should have made it 2-1. But again, good football from us. Half time, it was a positive team talk, but that was a pretty action-packed first half, to be honest. Plenty of chances for both sides, but I feel we've still got the edge. We've got to take advantage of this. We have to get 3 points today. It will really help us out. Free kick here from Jota. Ball forward. Is that a penalty? It is. Oh my God, wait. Pellegrini's taking it. Is he going to score? Pellegrini, at times, yes, he does. At times, he cannot even hit a barn door with a banjo, but today, he's finally grabbed a goal, and we actually move up to 6th. Surely there's teams that have got games. Oh, we're playing Friday night, so there are plenty of teams with games in hand. But, as I say, the 3 points will be massive for us here, and Pellegrini, from the penalty spot, gives us the lead. So it's going to be a substitution. Paulinho is going to come off. We're going to swap here with Jota. We're going to bring Barco on through the middle. Big chance for Ezekiel Barco. Early games this season, he's come on and proved a big difference. Browning now with a throw-in. Trincao heads it half cleared. Wilfred Bonny. Oh, Barco now can pick it up. Big chance of him. Into Jota. Jota intercepted. Wilfred Bonny all the way back to Taylor. Pokes it forward to Thompson. Brentford again. Still searching for that equaliser. Alfred Ndiaye now returning to the Molineux. Obviously in a Brentford shirt though. Thompson again out into Alfred Ndiaye. Through the middle. Pokes it forward to Wilfred Bonny. Wilfred Bonny! Oh, at the near post! I've been slating him throughout that first half. And Wilfred Bonny grabs an equaliser. Just under half an hour to go here at the Molineux. And smashes it past Mitriyushkin in goal. Alfred Ndiaye pokes the ball forward. We couldn't quite get the right side of him. Was that Marine or Bastoni? Marine. And Brentford are level. We're going to make another change. We're going to bring De Silva Lopez on. We're going to play him as a roaming playmaker through the middle there. Pellegrini, I'm just still a little bit concerned about, but there's not much else we could do there. So I'm going to bring Matt Rich on as well for Damari Gray. He's not been bad, to be honest, but we need something, a little bit more creativity there. There is may well be a chance whilst Damari Gray's still on the field, though. He's on the right-hand side here. Running towards goal. Pass 1, pass 2. It's a wonderful run from Damari Gray. Pellegrini's in the area. It's hit the post over from the cross. Great run there from Damari Gray. It's going to be his last sort of chance on the field. Morpay still got it now for Brentford. Brentford may well have a chance here. Alfred Ndiaye loses out to Fellaini. We're going to make the change just now. We're hoping for one last push here from Wolves. It's 2-2 still the score. I do believe we've probably been the stronger of the teams, but we're not having enough efforts on target. Brentford now maybe with a chance of their own. Taylor whips it in quite deep. Marine will be there. Marine now can whip it. It's a long ball, and it has found Pellegrini. Just needs to hold it up and get an option. He did whip one in, but it wasn't brilliant. Back to Bentley. Brentford playing it a bit risky. Hold on to it there, though. Bamba can bring it down into Trincao. Option in the middle is De Silva Lopez. Knocks it on for Barco. Back to Serge Bamba. Back across to Trincao. Can he whip one in? Francisco Trincao, he does whip one in towards Jota again. Knocks it back down. Brentford knocking on the door again, but Marine can pick it up. Building from the back again. Bamba towards Trincao. Lovely turn. Finds Jota. Tight angle. Another penalty's given. It's going to be Pellegrini again to take it. Made no mistake from the first one. Can he do it again? 81 minutes played here at the Molineux. Pietro Pellegrini, the 19-year-old. Oh, and he sends the keeper the wrong way again. And we take the lead again at the Molineux. His second of the game. His third of the season. And Pietro Pellegrini makes no mistake at all. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. And we retake the lead here at the Molineux. So not long left here at all. It's probably wise for us to maybe go a little bit more defensive, I suppose. So I'm going to switch to the 4-4-2. Just to get rid of sort of those players. We're going to play, not Jota as a... what can we do here? Richie could play centre mid, can he? Not even Richie could play centre mid. So we're going to go with 4-4-1-1. Barco is going to play in the centre there. We're going 4-4-1-1. Jota will play in behind Pellegrini. We're slowing it down a little bit now. We're hoping to hold on. There's still quite a number of minutes to go. But I think we should just do enough. I think it looks like we've done enough. It's going to be Wolves 3, Brentford 2. Ball in there. And the final whistle goes. It was 2 penalties for us, but we still play good football. We still grab the goals. We caused Brentford issues, and at the end of the day, we've got the 3 points. So there's confirmation of our 3-2 victory. Obviously, teams around us still have to play, but it's good for us to put a bit of pressure on teams around us as well. 8 points now. 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. 2 wins in the last 2. In the league, 3 wins in all competitions. We're doing well. But next game, we're up against Manchester United. They're top of the league, still unbeaten. It's going to be very, very difficult for us today, in the next game, to take any sort of points from them. Carabao Cup 4th round. I'm not too sure when the draw is for that. It should be, well, it's the next day. So I'll tell you what, we'll go and do that draw. We'll see who we get, and we'll see if it's worth coming back in the next episode for. So here we are then, the 4th round. There are still some, I mean, there's only 16 teams left, but there's still some lower league teams in there. So we're going to see who do. Crystal Palace, Championship side, I take them. They've got Watford, Premier League side there. Liverpool. We'll play Chelsea. That's good for us because obviously one of the big boys will be knocked out. Norwich, again, I'll take them against Stoke. So there are still some big teams. Manchester United, the obvious team I want to avoid. Everton, play United. Perfect. Wolves, we'll get Leeds. That's good for us. Championship team, definitely winnable. Again, no disrespect to Leeds. They started off the season quite well, though. So it's going to be an interesting game, but I'll definitely take that. We'll definitely worth coming back for that as well in the next video. So play Leeds United in the next episode, and we'll also play against Stoke. Obviously, one of the teams that started off really, really well last year. Went on a little bit of the season actually top of the league under Didier Deschamps. But they've got Europa League football, and obviously as it started, they haven't got off to the best of starts in the league yet to win a game in the first 5 in the Premier League. So we'll come up against Leeds United. We'll come against Stoke in the next episode. Hopefully you can join me for that. Make sure you hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all very, very soon.